What's going on, guys? Bandholz with Forged Gent. Beard's looking a little rough. Can't make it to the barbershop, so I'm gonna show you guys how I trim my beard at home. Okay guys, let's jump right into it. Tools you're gonna need. I have my Norelco trimmer. It's a multi-groom from Norelco. And I also have these scissors from Beardbrand. I'm primarily gonna use the trimmers to do the majority of the work, and I'm gonna use the scissors just to clean up the rest. Last time I had my beard trim was about a month ago, so all I'm looking to do is clean it up a little bit on the side and then even it out on the bottom, because all your hairs grow at different speeds, so inevitably you're gonna have to trim them to make them even. So I noticed one thing though, on this side of my beard, there's a little bit more bulk than on this side. So what I'm gonna do today is trim down the side just a little bit, and then I'm gonna even out down here, if you can see it. Just make it a little bit more even, and I'm not gonna play with the shape of the beard too much. I'm gonna kinda keep it the way it is. First, I'm gonna start with the comb. Just gonna brush it out a little bit on the sides. Kind of flare it out a little bit. I don't know if you all can tell, you can see that this side, as I was saying before, has a little bit more bulk. So what you can't see off camera is I have some mirrors behind the camera, and I also have this hand mirror, which I'm going to use as well. One disclaimer before I get started: make sure anytime you're doing any trimming to your beard or grooming that you move slowly. And you also want to make sure you don't over adjust. What I mean by over adjusting is, let's say if I go a little bit too aggressive on this side and I notice I cut a little bit more off than I wanted to, then I go back over here and I try to correct this side, and this side's uneven and I go back and forth and back and forth. That's when you tend to run into more mistakes. So try to just adjust it a little bit at a time so you won't have to go back and forth. If you do notice that you mess up, just leave it for the day. See how it looks the next day, and then if need be, adjust it from there. Here we go. Okay, let's see how that looks. Brush it out a little bit. Okay, I think it looks pretty even. Now I'm just gonna clean up the right side of my face a little bit, get rid of some of those rogue hairs. Okay, I think that's that. So next, I'm not gonna touch my my cheek line here. Kind of still growing out a little bit, and I want to keep that natural. So I'm not gonna touch that today. So next I'm gonna hit underneath my beard. So the technique I use for this is kind of tilt my head, make sure I keep it straight, and I try to clip and make sure everything is even. You can see here that this side here is a little longer. So just to make sure I'm getting everything, I'm gonna pick it out, comb it real quick, and just to make sure I get a nice even cut. One more thing, forgot to trim up my mustache. I don't want to do too much to it. Just, I don't know if you can see here, and on this side I have these peaks. So all I'm gonna do is just trim that down a little bit, but I'm not gonna touch the rest of my beard. Okay, there it is. Like I said, I don't want to over adjust. So I think that turned out pretty good. That's it, guys. I'm pretty happy with the end result. It's not too drastic from the way it looked before, but keep in mind, all I was doing today was just shaping it up and cleaning up the edges and making sure everything looked clean and sharp. And I think I was able to accomplish that. If you have any questions on anything you saw today, please be sure to leave the questions down in the comments below. And until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Okay, you guys asked for it. Here's a quick tour of my bathroom.